Faber Piano Adventures, Level 4, page 10 and 11. The Maple Leaf Rag. This is a very popular ragtime piece by Scott Joplin. We're going to be playing the first bar twice because we have two repeat signs. And then on page 11 we have a first ending and second ending with a DS after the first, which means we will move to the S symbol, which starts at the top of page 10 where the song begins, right under where it says cheerfully. Alright, let's take a listen to the piece and then we'll talk about the details. There is a little pedal, so be ready for that. Let's take a listen. Okay, so that's basically how the piece goes. Now the one thing with this piece that we have to make sure we're doing is keeping a constant beat. The way we do that is we focus on the left hand. You can feel the beat that I'm creating with the left hand. The right hand plays to this beat. Okay, so that was the first two bars of page 10. So if I just keep that beat and keep these playing, let's watch. As long as this stays steady, you're in good shape. If this dies down, you're in trouble. So get good at playing the right hand to a beat as well. And 2 and 3 and 4 and like that, okay? You need to be counting and playing as you do hands separately. So 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. Just count in your head. You might annoy the people around you if you don't. Alright, now in bar 2, the part where we go like this, you'll notice that I hit this flat a little bit louder and I make sure I hold it while I play these three notes. And those two are staccato. Now on this beginning bar of page 11, the top of page 11, notice my left hand comes down here to bass C. My right hand, it says RH, all the way down here to E flat. I'm going to play E flat, G, and C. I'm going to hit this and hold the pedal. My left hand comes up with my second finger to hit the C I just hit with my pinky and my right. And my right hand moves up to E flat, G, and C here. And then I move up again. And again. It's the same pattern 4 times. Once my right hand reaches this C, it stays here. And the left hand just finished playing this. It can actually stay there too and move into this chord position, which is C, E flat up here, and F sharp on the bottom. Now you'll notice that my left hand is actually all the way up here. Here's middle C. I'm above middle C playing a lot of these notes. Because if you noticed in measure 6, they wrote a treble clef where the bass clef is supposed to be. That means our right hand is playing in the treble clef area now until that moment. At the end of the third bar, or measure 10, we can see the bass clef come back. One thing I want you to notice about this, when we played measure 7 and 8, this part, it's just like measures 11 and 12, but I'm an octave lower now. And that last part, measures 13 and 14, are like measures 9 and 10. So if you learn all the way up to 10, you pretty much know the whole song. Now let's talk about the repeat where I just finished. It says DS at the end of the first repeat. It means to go back to the S symbol at the beginning of the song, and we play that G, that last note, and that's what's going to start us into the repeat. after we played through that, we come down, and at the very end of the song, we skip the first ending and go to the second ending and finish. Okay? So that goes over most of the spots of the song. Remember, you've got to be playing some legato and some staccato, like these parts. There's staccato in there, okay? And you should be getting a little bit louder as you do it. So try to get those dynamics integrated into your playing. Don't just play it straight and boring, okay? Try to add those extra little nuances to bring out the sound of the song. Okay, that concludes Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Joplin.